I'm testing out some new shit here. Uh, so people, welcome to the weekly review. Don't know anything, I'm gonna wait and see if we get some people on the live, you know what I mean? Before I start rolling out the info. Queue up something, yeah. Check in, check in, check in, check in. Got some new stuff going on here. I'm trying to figure it out. So continue step yo. You want love but me love that for nobody want a man with love talk. So get up correct with a cocky. Girl still give man bun with all the kitchen. Sorry me I don't want nothing man I live for please nobody. Smarty me we come here with my matic in a fabric. Naturally me I laugh when me see man married. People are ask if me know. See girls spoil up friends but one thing me tell myself me no sleep a girl yard ends me around. Band out me run with the meds. You want leave so continue step yo. So you're giving up slowly. Yes, I'm changing and you know nothing about me. Yeah, man, weekly review, we done now. Check in, check in. Kick it off just now. The youths them weak and I recently me start notice. But one thing I tell myself, if you fuck for me, me nah end myself. Me no get down dog them wild. Enough time you see girls spoil up friends, but one thing I tell myself, me no sleep a girl yard ends me around, bro. Band out me ramp with the met. The wall leaves so continue step down. Yeah, yo. Weekly review, weekly review. Big up to everybody in Antigua who was at the Torch Friday night, you know? Oh, yeah. My lighting's a little bad, let me sort that out. There we go. Yeah, man.
so first things first, big up to all the subscribers, you know? Big up to all my subscribers who have checked in over the last couple weeks, you know? And welcome to the channel, Bar for Bar TV. And we're doing big things, you know? We're doing big things. And I tell you, boy, the journey is rough. The journey is rough. Before I go to last night, which was full clip, Rebirth, No Guts, No Glory, which was Cannabis representing Antigua, and you had Code Red representing Jamaica. Big up all my Jamaicans, the yard man them and yard man them. Big up all my Jamaican subscribers, you know. So Code Red rolled out in full force and in full effect last night, along with Supersonic from Germany. We're gonna get to that, but first of all, I want to talk a little bit about Touch. And Touch took place on Friday night. Now, forgive me, guys, because I am totally unprepared for this live. I've been working all week. I haven't had a chance to prepare any notes or anything. So, we freestyling right through this show this evening, all right? So, Torch, 1 second there, folks. Put on by Eminem Music and Rupture Family, and it took place down in Cades Bay, you know, down on the wharf, and it was a bonfire theme, you know. And to be honest, I just finished uploading. Let me have a look here. I just finished uploading the first clip that I took down a Torch on Friday night, and to be honest, I have a lot of footage that you are gonna enjoy from the sounds playing. The first clip that I just uploaded was like a walkthrough. You can see the venue, you can feel the ambience, you can see the bonfires and the stuff that they lit and the preparation that they made at the venue. Because this was prior to people arriving, you know what I mean? So it's a good look. Big up Menace, Rupture, the whole team. You know what I mean? Sashi, Shay, the whole family, right? So that was definitely a good dance. I played. I was booked to play second, but when I arrived, the person that was supposed to play first was not there. So I decided to kickstart the dance, and I did so in style and fashion. The only thing was I was not able to record myself because when I got there, um, I went straight to the system, set up, and started to play. The Bar for Bar TV hadn't come into full effect yet. I was still elemental sound, you know. So I was dealing with that work, and then as soon as I finished playing, I went back to the car, got the camera, got the equipment, and came back as Bar for Bar TV. That's why I wrote, you know. So there was a full lineup at Torch. Give me 1 second. Full lineup, and I'm gonna tell you who was present. First of all, I played. Then you had DJ Wally came on, and he played, and we had Fifth Element. We had 50 Caliber. For 50 Caliber, Fifth Element, King Warrior, Young Jugglers, King Altitude. Yeah. And these are all nice segments. So look out for that. That's gonna be available probably from as soon as tomorrow. Available as soon as tomorrow. I'm gonna start uploading that footage tonight. Gonna be copyright strikes like crazy, but that's okay. If a few sections are muted, I mean, what can I do, right? It's 45, so I said I still capture the moment and post it, but I know I'm gonna get a lot of copyright strikes on these videos. But big up to Armor. I forgot Armor, you know. And big up to all these songs because they're all asking me for the footage too. The footage is gonna be released right now. I'm gonna start working on it tonight. But trust me when I tell you, I don't know how much I can do tonight because I'm really, really exhausted. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta get some sleep. I barely had sleep this weekend, and I went to work today. Um, did a tour with Disney Magic. So I went to Bird Island today. It was 69 passengers. So I got another tour tomorrow. So I can't promise how much footage I can get organized and uploaded tonight. But nevertheless, um, it's there to upload, and it is a lot, you know. So look out for that. You know what I mean? Coming up soon. But the dance was a great dance. The people turned out. The bonfires were crazy. You'll see on the footage. Um, the setting was good. It was right by the seaside. You know what I mean? And it was just a great dance. I can't wait to be on the second event. Hopefully for the second one, me and music have a reason. Maybe we can get a like a later playing so we can shell it the right way. You know what I mean? Cause yeah, I love new songs. New songs is my thing sometimes, but I also know how to warm a venue properly. So it was warmed in style and fashion, elemental style and fashion. Big up Melody, big up Black Eye, don't know. Black Eye over there in Queens and Melody over there in Bronx. You don't know a thing, but big up myself. Yeah, man. Let's move into some beef. Now, first of all, I have a new mixtape. It's called 2023 Cemetery. And the title is has been given because of the current climate in dancehall. As you know, we're moving or coming closer to December, which is the war month, the Sting month. And yes, Sting will be happening. I think I mentioned that on my last review last week. Sting will be happening this year. Waiting on Leng to release the some of the heavy hitters that we can expect, to be performing on Sting. So because of that, we have not artists jumping out the woodworks, firing shots here, there, and everywhere. Maybe with the intentions of hoping to get a booking for a clash for Sting. So I told you last week about Coyote and Tentic. Well, if you really want to hear what that drama is all about, you can download the new mixtape, which will be also available tomorrow on my SoundCloud. And as you know, the SoundCloud link is always in the description below. Not on the lives, actually. I better start putting it in there, but it's always on the descriptions for the videos that are posted. So you can click on the SoundCloud link and you'll see the mixtape available probably from tomorrow, 2023 Cemetery. Now, Demarco and Fully Bad also decide. Well, I take that back. No. Let's rewind. Demarco made a post saying that he's ready for a clash, and any artist feel them bad, step up to the plate, and he will deal with it. He ready. Well, Fully Bad decided to step up to the plate. Give me 1 second. Let me tell you right now the name of the track, because I don't like to quote things wrong. And there was also a new diss track released, so I had to look up that anyway. So the first track he came out with was Dog Food. Dog Food. And DeMarco answered him in less than 24 hours, right? And then since then, there's been a back and forth. There was a song released just today by Fully Bad called Albert. You can go and check that out. Now, unfortunately, of course, when I did my mixtape, my latest dancehall mixtape, that song was not available. And to be honest, I don't really think it needs to go any more rounds. I think the 3 rounds that they have given the clash so far has been sufficient. DeMarco, I give it to DeMarco hands down. I think most people are in agreement with that. So I don't really think the back and forth is really necessary anymore. But they're still going at it, and I think it's a good look for Fully Bad, as I guess people would say he's the lesser of the two, the less popular of the two. So, you know. But again, you can hear these tracks on the new mixtape. Grab it. Right? Let's move on. Speaking of beef and lyrical confrontations and wars, I'm hearing a little rumor that it could be possible that the Byron Messiah and TJ beef was a setup. It's not a real beef, it's not a real war, it was just a marketing strategy. I would want to believe more so for Byron than TJ because, as you know, TJ is well seasoned in the game, and Byron would be the one that would stand more to gain from this melee between the two of them. You know what I mean? So there we have it. Speaking of melee, Hocus 4/5. Big up to my viewers in New York. You know what I mean? Hocus 4/5 came out with this track towards Troy Ave. If you don't know the backdrop of Troy Ave and the Taxstone situation, one second. Let's see what's going on here. There was a TI concert being held, I think, at the Barclays, no, the Irving Plaza. The Irving Plaza. It was being held at the Irving Plaza. Troy Ave and Taxstone were in some kind of beef. However, the situation went, a gun was drawn, somebody was shot, somebody died, and a court case was happening, and basically Taxstone got found guilty. He was sent to jail. Troy Ave is a free man, but a lot of people are not feeling Troy Ave. Zany kind of told he's a snitch, Ray Tay. So Hocus 4/5 is just, I guess, from what I know as a general in the streets up there in New York, he's just voicing his opinion on the new diss track. I can't remember what it's called, but it's fire still. It's fire. You should check it out. That's on the hip hop side. Let me see what's going on there. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Yes. Hocus 4/5 versus the Rat Pack. Troy Abdis. Yes, sir. Got some nice rhymes in there still. I'll give you that. Talking of rhymes, you got Smack coming up with a new card. Traffic. Then we got another battle card before the end of the year. Because I love my battle rap still. You should watch Charlie Clips versus A Ward. That's on Chrome 23, which is Remy Ma's Battle League. That's a good battle. You can check out that one. That's new. And we also got Geechee Gotti is supposed to go up against Sirius Jones. That's gonna be nice. And Murder Mook is supposed to go up against New Jersey Twerk. Yep, in New York. Sorry, New York. New York, stand up. Yeah. Mook is back in the building against Twerk. That's coming up very soon. Yeah, man. But it was a loaded weekend with lots of activity here in Antigua. I'm exhausted. My memory cards are full. Well, not anymore, but they were full. I got all this transferring and uploading to do. This is not going to be such a long live this evening. But let me tell you about last night now. Before I tell you about full clip, I did not get to record full clip last night. If you watched the live that I was doing during the early one with Black King, Venomous, I can't remember who else, but maybe it's just them. But When I ended the live, not too long after I ended the live, I was about to set up my camera and prepare to get in position to catch the first round. Alright? Stop that. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so um da, 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 da. Lost my train of thought. There's so much surrounding this whole full clip dance. Okay, so I'm about to set up to start recording the dance. I don't know if you were watching the live. When I was on the live, I was saying to you guys, look, I'm gonna end the live soon. The live was only for the early warm, so people could see what was happening in real time. Then I would end the live and record my clips as I normally do at clashes, round for round for round. So it's not one continuous recording. Unfortunately, I don't have the equipment to do it that way. So I have to work with what I have. So I did not get to record it because the promoter came and stopped me and said that I didn't have any permission to record the event. Fair enough. And he is absolutely right. Absolutely right. But let's go back a bit. Just so I can show you guys the climate and the nature of an industry that people aren't too sure really what they want to deal with, right? Okay, so check this out. They had a sound clash maybe about a year. No, it wasn't a year because I already had my camera. So it was a couple months back. And being that I'm a selector, a sound owner, and I've been in this industry for quite a long time, I know most people, right? If not everybody. So when this particular sound clash was coming up, I reached out to the promoter and said, look, boy, I would love to record the dance. I have a new YouTube channel, and it's all about blah, 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 blah. I'd like to record the dance so I can upload it to my channel. Is that okay? This is maybe about a week before the event. I wait, no response. I wait, no response. The day of the event comes now. So I say, well, what are we doing? Can I come and record, at this event? Or do I have to, or is it not possible? I mean, it's your event. It's not my event. And if anybody was to say, I cannot record at their event, what can I do? That's their decision. It's their event. It's their promotion. I don't have a problem with that. But I reached out to him. His response was, there are guys who are going to record it, so my services are not needed. I said, fine, no problem. Left my equipment at home, didn't record the clash. All right? I get to the event now. And within 20 minutes of being at that event, a guy comes and sets up a tripod right next to me. If anybody is on this live and you're in Antigua and you know where I stand in Millers by the Sea, I stand in the very same spot every clash. And there's a few of us that gravitate to that area of the venue once it's a sound clash. Myself, Frankie Fire, Rupture, 50 Caliber. It's a little, that's where we hang out because it's kind of elevated and we can see. Hence the reason the cameraman came to set up beside me, because it's elevated. So his camera would be up and he can shoot. So I'm watching the guy now. The guy comes, he's setting up his equipment, he's doing his thing. I allow him to set up everything. And then maybe about an hour into his doing his record, bear in mind I'm seeing the promoter in the event. Walk up and down. So he's seeing what's happening, right? He doesn't stop the guy. So later in the night, I say, who you recording for? So he says the name of his YouTube channel. So I said, oh, okay. So I said, I have a YouTube channel too. I wanted to record the event. I reached out to the promoter because I know him. And the promoter said, I couldn't come in and record it. Did you get permission to record it? No. So I'm like, well, damn. Then I'm looking around. In this day and age, every Tom, Dick, Harry, Mary, Susie, Jane have a cell phone. If somebody really wants to record something on their device, on their cell phone, you can't stop them. The most I've heard, maybe events overseas, Amazura, you know, these venues that in New York, you hear them tell you no live streaming. But I've never heard anybody say you can't record with your phone. So there's everybody in there recording now. Everybody's recording. Everybody has footage. But me, who tried to do things the right way, link with the promoter and said, this is my intention. And I got turned down. But yesterday, people that had no manners, no respect to go and try and do things the right way, and they were able to get the footage. Fast forward to Rebirth now. Different promoter. So I reach out to this promoter days again before the clash. No response. But then when he comes to me in the event, he comes to me so aggressive that people after he walks off asking me, what you say? What you come and tell you can't record? You come and tell you can't record? Because your body language. I mean, that wasn't necessary. If you don't want me to record, that's fine. I can't tell you what to do in your event. But again, I tried to do things the right way. But problem no. Because I'm not linking nobody again. I don't give two rats to record any more sound clash. I'm going to leave that alone. As long as I can continue to entertain my guests right here and catch footage on the road with the artists them, link them on the block, link them in the studio, link studio producers. But boy, me tell you, boy, I'm not having an easy time with these promoters at all, boy. I was hoping to sit down and interview them and, you know what I mean? But the relationship is not looking good right now. And rather words, I talk straight, right? This sound that I have here in Antigua, right, is my sound. My sound. The only people that I give utmost respect to, hands down, are those who have helped me along the way. You can't bite the hand that feed you, right? Never can you bite the hand that feed you. My parents and my kids. Nobody else bound to get my respect. I don't have to respect you. You're not putting food on my plate. You know, you're not doing anything for me, and you can't do nothing for me at this stage. I'm just keeping it real because my sound system is not a business. It is not a business. I don't play my sound system to make $1. I don't play my sound system to try and make money to feed my kids. Not other things that provide for my kids. This sound, that's why I love what I do, because I love it. I enjoy doing this. You know, there's no payment. Nobody can pay me to play music anymore. I do it when the vibes is right and I enjoy it. Big up to Whitney Williams. I can never stop saying that. And the Island Clash form should be available next week, folks. And I will be registering. So long as I can get a form to register for Wadadley Island Clash, I will register. If I don't have the money to cut dubs, if I don't have the right equipment to play songs, I don't care. Because I love Clash and I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. My sound is different. We are different. You know? We are different. We live what we listen. That's our motto. Elemental sound, we live what we listen. So, saying all that to say, this here channel will not be covering any more Clash events. Not, well, I was just about to say not even when I'm clashing, but if I'm entering with Hadley Island clash, I may have to record that. I may at least my round, you know, at least my round, and maybe my opponent, you know. But I'm not. I done with that. I done with that. Jack. I can't deal with being embarrassed as a big man, you know, when it didn't have to be like that. You know, and then he seemed surprised when I told him I reached out to him, you know, to ask for permission. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I would never try to be disrespectful to somebody like that, you know? But then the way it played out now, you made me feel away because you could have addressed it differently, you know? You could have addressed it differently. But don't expect this channel to be covering any more Sound Clash events. It's going to be um, road action, you know? So I definitely got some people in the pipeline and some people to link. And just a disclaimer, right? Because I'm starting to sense certain energy for certain people. And energy don't lie, right? Energy don't lie. But this a one man don't business about no guy. If a boy don't like me, me no care. Me no guy if you go cry now shed a tear. Reach out to the girl, them up enemy. Cause I me say, near the enemy. You see? So what a boy think or what a boy say or what a boy do doesn't bother me. But I can't help but sense the fake energy from these little punks. I can't help it. I can't help it. And you are nowhere. In fact, you guys are nowhere on my radar to even mention your name on this here platform that I worked hard to build and will continue to build. You know? So, all you little haters that see me doing what I'm doing, you know what I mean? Continue hating because the more you hate, right, is the more I'm gonna bring your favorite artist right in this here studio and have an entertaining discussion and interview with them. You know, there's nobody else doing it. I'm trying to do something positive for the music here in Antigua. But if it's one thing I know, you know, I'm not scared to catch a flight. You know, so maybe I'll dance abroad before I dance yard. You know, but big up to all the people them who are giving me the support thus far, who see what I'm doing and support it and rate it and are in my corner. You check? And to those who don't rate it and don't support it, that's fine. Just hold your side. You know? Because this channel is here to stay and it's gonna go way above and beyond maybe even my expectations. You seeing? So, big up Armor, big up Lumberyard, big up Raggers, Exorcist, big up Frisco, Poison Art, big up Rapture, big up Menace, big up Bless Eye. I don't want to big you up yet because we're supposed to have our interview next week. That's a surprise. But big up to you. You know who you are if you watch this live. Big up to Rocky Dan. Big up to Spanky. Big up to Basil Kid. Big up to Brian and the whole team that put on the dance up. Now imagine that legendary footage that I got down at Pensioners Beach with King Haddies and Bass Odyssey. Imagine a promoter telling me that I couldn't record that night because I didn't have permission. Again, a promoter that I know. And I'm just drawing a reference. How would the world have seen that footage? Is footage not something that we want to get out to the world? Especially here in Antigua, and I'm going to say it, the so-called war capital. But yet still, the so-called war capital, when I am looking for information to Google about the sound or to look for videos or past clashes, you can't find it. You can't find it. You can't find it. I'm supposed to have an interview with 50 Caliber coming up soon. Big up 50 Caliber, big up Gringo, big up Jalwa, big up the whole Liberta. Done on one side, right? And because I know the sound and I know them because I know some of the history, but it's very difficult to 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 find facts and dates and how much rounds it was. How many minutes was it? What song took the dance? We need a Sound Clash encyclopedia. But War Capital. I can't come and tell me there's something in the bus. But very real. We need to document our thing here in Antigua. That's why I'm doing this channel. So people better get on board. People better get on board and get on board fast. You know? Because this is one of the things that we need to elevate not only Antigua sounds, but Antigua artists that seem stagnant. We have artists from since the 90s and we make a same kids artist. No disrespect to Byron Messiah. No disrespect to Byron Messiah because I rate him. He bad. But we in Antigua make a man from St. Kitts bust out before us? Nah, man. Nah, man. But then, now I'm starting to do, well, let me rephrase. Now I'm starting to put my money where my mouth is and trying to do something positive for the, for the culture. Sometimes people are not on the same page. You're just not with it. Like, example, I'm gonna say this one time too. Let me make this very clear. You see, if I reach out to an artist, a producer, an MC, an entertainer of some sort, and we have an agreement to get something done, whether it's an interview or a link up or just a jingle or a clip, if we have an agreement to get something done and you're unable to make that commitment, right? Just know after that, it's on you to try and link with me. I don't want to hear people's excuse about they're busy. I work a 9 to 5 just as anybody else. I have a sound system. I have dogs. I have kids. I have a boat that I'm responsible for. I make mixtapes. My hands are full just as much as anybody else. So when I am taking the time out, oh God, at least be respectful of my time, right? If we make an arrangement, let's meet tomorrow, 10 o'clock, and you can't make it, fine. But at least let me know. Let me know in advance. Don't tell me at 10:30, oh, I'm not going to be able to make it. When you don't know what I'm sidestepping to try and make this happen. None of us are being paid to do this, but it's a benefit to the both of us. So let's make it happen. Let's get it done. Let's stop chatting and procrastinating. Let's get it done. People talk a good game, always full of chat. That's why we live what we listen, right? See all them chatty mouth sound what people have, right? It's real facts. People love a chatting, but when it comes to putting the shoulder to the wheel and getting things done, they not happening. Excuse, story, problems. Let's get real. Let's get real. And if I reach out to you once, I'm being a bit harsh, right? I'm not gonna be like, okay, he's gotta reach out to me now. I'm gonna reach out to you a few times. But if I find like I'm running behind you to try and get the interview, nah, man, it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna move on to another artist. You know what I mean? There's lots of people to interview. There's lots of talent here in Antigua. Lots of talent. And I'm only one person. It's gonna take me forever to get to all of these artists, study their background, sit down with them, interview them, take the content, put it on my laptop, upload it to YouTube, put a title on it, put it in the proper description. And you want to tell me about time? You better find time. If it's important to you as it is important to me, the music, the industry, the culture, the movement, then you'll find the time. Like I find the time. I haven't slept for the weekend. I'm here on live. And as soon as I done this live, I got to go and clean up my house, get my stuff ready for work tomorrow. What's the time now? 20 to 7. Big up to everybody on the live, you know. If you checked in, big up yourself. Because, boy, it's the first I'm using some overlaid business here. I can't even see the chat. I don't know if anybody's chatting. Like, this is a mess. And I can tell you honest truth, I don't know if any of you guys know J Truth. I've known J Truth a very long time. I've known J Truth. We used to work together at a particular place. And he was always tech savvy. He was always tech savvy. He was always fixing people's phones and doing little stuff with electronics and that kind of thing. And I saw a picture of his setup the other day. You see, I'm not a hater. And that's why I'm such a good learner. I am such a good learner because I admire people who do well. You can't be bad mind. Put your shoulder to the wheel and apply yourself. Apply. Nothing comes easy in life. You have to apply yourself. I learn from people who are in better positions than I am, or who are doing things that I would want to do, or would aspire to be, or like, I'm not gonna listen to somebody who can't teach me nothing, who's not in a better place than I am, who's not trying to interview people. That's what I'm trying to do. So who do I watch? People that interview people, professionals. Not people that just take up a camera and just go running. And you understand, you have to do your research, do your homework. Anything in life comes with hard work. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. Big up to all my subscribers. Big up 3 people on the live. Big up, big up, big up. Big up, big up to all my people in New York. Big up to all my people in Jamaica. You know, and big up to all my people in Japan too. I see I have a few subscribers in Japan. Big up to you guys. Big up. It's all about the culture, you know. It's all about the culture. And I guarantee, at some point, I'll probably get to some of these places. I'll get to some of these places. And I'm still waiting on a particular artist to get back to me to just say that he's gonna give me the green light to battle Spanky. And then we have our first official battle on Bar for Bar TV. And that's just one of the things that I set out to achieve. These guys are doing no work. Your favorite DJ and selector in Antigua is doing no work. I'm not saying I'm doing the most work, right? But I do know that our music is not where it should be. That's what I know. So if I'm gonna start putting blame on people, I'm putting blame on us first, the DJs, the selectors. That's why, again, I am putting my money where my mouth is and trying to do something about it. Not just chat. Why y'all just chat and talk about, local artists nah gonna play. Local artists nah gonna go on with nothing. But what are you doing to try and help that? Are you playing your part? Are you playing your part? Big up to G Slicks. Big up to Island Trap. VTM. Big up to all these people that contribute to the Dadley sound and the Dadley image. Videos are stepping up. Big up Magic. Magic will soon link you. And Magic just lived down the road from me. Don't know. Patternation still. But timing. New video dropped nice, clean. We're stepping up. But we need a platform. We need unity, you know? And we need serious and dedicated people in the industry who are not in the industry just so they could put on a fit, rip and run off with the money and go buy dub for go clash people and maybe not even go buy dub for go build house. What about the culture too? Yes, you have to make your money. Nobody say you can't make no money. You know? Enough selecting and thing and make enough money. I'm glad for them. But don't forget the culture. Don't forget the culture. Do your part. A whole heap of things mash up the business. A whole heap of things contribute to the business being to where it is now. They blame the young dancer artists them. Say them a make rubbish. They say them a make rubbish. How you get tell the man them that? When I remember when I was coming up, listen, being in my bound to get my mother used to tell me them was the rubbish. She used to tell me that was the rubbish. And the Ina Kamosi and the Steel Pulse and the Gregory and was she not that's the real thing. But the Shaban, look put on a bird and look put on. I hear that thing that to mommy no want to hear that, that's a dirty music. And I become a big man now and watch the same cycle. You know? They want to cuss the younger artists then. Younger artists them bad. Them bad. But just like everything else in life, it's all about selection. Not everything they release is good, and not everything they release is bad. Again, circling right back to the DJs who don't do the work. Music, big up yourself. Cause see, I could let Killer Rupture. Sorry, big up. I can link Killer anytime, anywhere, at any moment, and we can reason about the latest tracks in dancehall just like that. The average sound man in Antigua can't do that too. You know what has happened when I go and string up and play places? They tell me they want them new song. I never forget a man look at me at night and say, Simmer, where you get all them new songs? Boy, I don't have the time to sit down and download all them new songs. I say, yeah, alright. Mm-hmm. That leads me to another point. I'm not selling no more flash drives to nobody. Yeah? Don't call me and tell me you want no flash drive with no music. Don't call me and tell me you want no CDs with no music. I'm done with that. Too much work, too much headache, too much problem. Don't ask me for no flash drives or no CDs with nothing. Check the SoundCloud, listen it there. Done with that. Done with that, brethren. Done with that. Zaya, big up yourself. I see you linking me. I hope you're good, but right now ramping my work. Live. Work come first. Black Eye, big up yourself too. Don't know anything of Melody, big up. Jay in the UK, big up. Chen over in the UK, big up. Yeah, man. And my little brother put me on to H. I think it's AITCH. British rapper. Yeah. I hadn't come across his music at all. So I'm gonna maybe now you see people talking about time. This is where time becomes an issue for me. I would love to start reviewing, listening, and giving my little take on UK drill rap or even American drill rap. But the reality is I do not have the time. I barely have the time to sit down and listen to all the Fully Bad and Demarco disses. You know? Dancehall, hip hop, and R&B. Dancehall, hip hop, R&B, and reggae keeps me fully occupied. There's always stuff to download. You know, laptop right here. Always stuff to download. Always work to do. You know, it's a never-ending cycle. More music is released in a day than what I can listen to. Let that sink in. So if all the tracks for today, you put them together, let's we could probably take dancehall and reggae only. All the tracks that were released today, mixed, mastered, and released, whatever. Somewhere along that stage, right? It would be impossible for me to listen to all of that in one day. The 24 hours is not enough time. The, the compilation of those tracks, the duration of the time with all those tracks compiled would exceed 24 hours. There's not much separating DJs from one another anymore. There's so much music, and yet still people still play the same thing. Big up to the selectors that were a touch. But a lot of y'all played back, played back, played back, and played back. Don't get me wrong, y'all play good, place button down, party mash up and all these things, but here, yeah. Playback song, the elemental book, you know. Party, fete, soca truck. Playback song. We don't playback song. Me not in that thing there. That's why them go clash and playback song more well. You know what I mean? We not do them something there. So, you know, boy, I could reason on and on when it comes to these people and why the industry is the way it is, you know, and why a man like me that I honestly believe can clash most of the big sounds in the world. If I had the money, dubs cost money. Dubs are big money. And Simo don't do nothing funny for money. So I have to just chill until time come and you build one and you build one and you build one and you build one. But I can say in all honesty, when I go out and I hear sounds like Cannabis, just real laugh song, and Code Red just come a real laugh song, and I'll sit there in the dance and I say to my brethren Zaya from Mount Zion, and I say, boy, Zaya man just beat 30 songs in one round. Even if we say we're gonna put $100 for each of them dubs, just calculate that. And dubs are not $100. Dubs, my dubs, dub prices are the same as my sneaker prices. Jordans and the same shit. The same 300, 400, 500 US. You know, dubs are not cheap. And that's why, unlike certain soundboy, I came to the grips and the reality very early that it's gonna be impossible for me to spend all this money on dubs and make it back. Not happening. I'm not even gonna break even, much less make it back. So my goal is to have other things that generate money. Yeah. So when I wanna cut a dub, I can maybe cut it, right? But I'm not trying to be the world's biggest sound. I just want to cut a little dub here and there and clash and have fun. And big up the industry and the culture. Somebody take clash too serious. I take clash serious, don't get me wrong, at the time. But the result is not the end of the world. I've lost many clashes. Yeah, I care. I don't care. Last year I played one of the biggest customs specials for the Island Clash Christmas Eve last year. So I was proud. I was proud that I was able to play a mad spider, a tarantula custom, and call up every boy name. That made me feel proud. You know? So even if I didn't win the clash, it was like, well, so be it, man. You have next year, man. Blouse and skirt. Worry with that, man. Win some, you lose some. lose the battle, but you don't lose the war yet. Just fight on. You know? So that's what it's all about. But people, wait, let me just cruise through some news pages here. Let me see if there's anything interesting before I jump off the line. Because I really got to start uploading all this footage from Torch that you are going to love. So, let me just see what's going on here. Alright, let's take a look at the latest dancehall news. Let me see if there's anything I missed here. Seems like Maca Diamond has some collaboration with Walmart. Nothing else fresh here. Talked about most of this last week. Alright, let's jump into hip hop, see what's good. Big up Shot, Wild Boy Maki, you done little tingo. Big up yourself. Big up UCG. Epic performance to upload. And that was at Torch. Big up Frankie Fire. Got your footage yesterday too. Wicked footage for upload again. Coming soon. Very, very soon. I wish I could upload it all tomorrow. But I hate to be real with you guys, but this is what I'm telling you about learning from professionals. There is no way, even if I have 20 different clips from Touch, there is no way I'm going to upload all 20 at the same time. That does nothing for the algorithm on YouTube, right? So I'm going to piece them. So let's just call, for example, Fifth Element or Armor. Bear with me, because your video will be uploaded. I don't know if I'm gonna do them in order, probably not, but I'm just gonna upload them as they go along. But I have to. Titles and descriptions mean a lot to me. I've had videos under the private setting and refuse to put them public because the description hasn't gone in there yet. There's one or two videos that just seep through the cracks, especially on Antigua Scenes, my other channel that showcases Antigua, right? And there's a few videos there that the description I just forgot to put it in, or there was just so much footage, so busy. I just want to get it out there rather than have it privatized and nobody can see it, that I still post it without a description. But that's not going to be something that I keep up in the past. The descriptions and the titles, to me, is some of the most difficult part of the work, because I'm trying to give as much details in the description as possible, you know? All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, not much here. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna check out, but I really would like to open up a phone line. I mean, I don't know if I'm trying to run before I walk, so to speak, but I would really like to open up a phone line to start hearing people's opinions, you know, because I can only do so much of this, just chatting about certain things, you know. Needs to be a bit more interactive. But people, big up. Simmer signing out. Elemental Sound. Antigua 268 Badness. Antigua Scenes TV2. Bar for Bar here representing, signing out. Look out for all the touch footage coming up soon. And look out for my first interview with sorry. Trying not to give away too much. Look out for uh, my first sit down with a female. Let's put it that way. Look out for my first sit down with a female. It's an interview still. Look out for my first interview with a female. She's the first female that will grace the studios and sit in this here hot seat. And I'm very excited to host her because she's well seasoned. She understands the business. She represents the island. And I've known her for a long time. She's talented. And I can't wait. But I'm not saying who it is yet. So you gotta wait for that one next week. And we have a clash series coming up in Antigua. So since people don't want me to record the clashes, what I will do though is record the sounds before and after. You know? So if you notice on the channel before Lumberyard Lava one day clash, I linked to them on the corner. I had a quick talk with them about, you know, how he thinks the clash is gonna go and blah 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 blah. That's something I'm probably gonna start. Oh shoot, I forgot to mention something. That's something I'm gonna start doing. But hear this now. So yesterday when I was on the live, I don't know if you watched the live. If you haven't seen the live, go and watch it. Right? And the reason why I want you to go and watch it is because exactly what I just said I would probably want to do. Like interview the artist before and after when I was on the live. Sorry guys, 1 second. Yeah, when I was on the live, I saw Code Red and Supersonic coming into the dance. Now, again, experience. I'm not an experienced interviewer, you know, so I spontaneously, if you watch the live, you'll see, I just said, okay, I'm just gonna go over and see if I can talk to them. First mistake I made was with Code Red. I came across kind of aggressive because I said to him, how does it, like, you know, basically you never want to clash here. Like, you know, how are you going into this clash differently? Something like that. That's basically what I wanted to ask. But, you know, in the moment, you're trying to be so professional. You don't know what I don't know what he's gonna say. I don't know if he's gonna be for it. The most I could made sure I do though is ask him for permission to swing the camera on him before I did that. So I was like, permission to ask you a few quick questions on the live. And neither of the parties really wanted to do it. Like they were backing down. The Panzer was kind of like, you know, no, I don't really want to do it. After would be better. That's what that's what he told me. After would be better. I was like, you know. So then I asked him, like, how does it feel to be back in the venue where he totally annihilated King Addies and Babyface and Mataran and Danny Dread and yeah, so that was interesting. So just watching that live, you can see where my energy is at and where my focus wants to be. Really and truly, I do not want to be recording clashes. The only reason I started to do that was when I ended up at that same Basic dance because I always have my camera. I don't go anywhere without my camera. Why would I? I have 2 YouTube channels. So I always have my camera. I'm always at the sound clash. If there's nobody in there recording I'm gonna record it. Fuck that shit. I ain't recording no clash from now on. I record the people at the clash. The competitors. And this is not at the venue either, because they might tell me they're on the promoter's time. You feel me? So I will link the songs then. You know what I mean? And get what I can get beforehand. On the last note, I just wanna say too that I don't know what happened to Gibbo. If anybody can tell me what happened to Gibbo, like Gibbo used to do a very interesting thing, kind of like what I want to do now. Interview the songs after the clash. What did you think about your first round? How was the second round? You know, where did you go wrong in the third round? Like if I had Supersonic right now, I would ask him, do you really believe? Because Cannabis was telling him whole night, your slow rhythms are not gonna work here. Your daddy rhythms are not gonna kill me. Your one ton of berries is not gonna work. And it actually seemed like it was true. A lot of his rhythms were just not the type that Antio people connect to. He was playing some heavy stuff. He played music. But Cannabis and Code Red were just gunning. Shot after shot after shot after shot after shot. So basically, Cannabis won round one. Code Red won round two. Cannabis won all the rounds after that. And then they went for tune for tune. Supersonic was thrown out the dance. Tune for tune went the best of 10, so it was 6-1 final score. And Cannabis won the dance. Sorry, I didn't even tell you about the dance. I'm telling you all about the drama that I didn't get to record it, but that was the dance. And it was a bit disappointing. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't know, boy. Like, I think it could have been a little better in terms of the selection of songs. I think because these are world renowned 5-star caliber songs, so I expected to hear a bit more up to date new songs. That's it. More up to date new songs. I expected to hear a little more. It kind of at times felt like they were slipping into like a 90s clash thing. You know, not so much Cannabis, but the other two. At times were kind of like, you know, but it was very entertaining though. You know, it was a good clash still. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed myself and would definitely go full clip part two. So look out for that still coming out. I can play with the thing. It's probably another clash in the works as we speak. You know? So big up Anger still no. No disrespect to the boss. But I just man a man. And that's how me see it. And that's how he see it. So you don't know anything go. But big up to everybody on the live. I'm definitely signing out now. I gotta go to sleep. You know what I mean? It's been a long weekend. Well, I'm telling lies again because I gotta put these stuff to upload first and then hit the bed. But big up to everybody who joined the live, especially those who stayed in my company for the full time. I promise next week to make it bigger and better. And I hate to be funny, but things are working out that I may have to get a host. I may have to get somebody to sidekick with me because there's only so much talking I can do like this on my own. Like I tried to urge family and friends to get involved and get interactive, but it seems like they just come here and just sit down and listen. You know, so big up to y'all still, you know, I'm not mad at y'all. I ain't mad at you. Got nothing but love for you. Do your thing short. Right? I ain't got nothing but love for you. Right? But I'm just saying, I need to get this as interactive as possible. So I'm looking to step things up and make some changes. You know? But one love, guys. Simmer, I'm out. Bar for Bar TV. It's another weekly review. It's been a good one. And peace. Big up.